Don't forget to hit up Rose NBA on Twitter. This man will grind it out for you. He'll do your spotlight sims and your 12 and O's. Whatever you need, he's got it. What is good, YouTube? And welcome back to a brand new video on this fine morning before day 2 of the NBA playoffs. But right now, I'm currently recording this right after day 1 of the NBA playoffs. All 4 games are finished. We just saw the Blazers win game 1 against the Denver Nuggets. I can sleep very happily tonight knowing the Blazers have a 1-0 lead, and the idiots on YouTube and Twitter or wherever they may have been that were saying Denver in 4 are just indeed idiots like I thought they were. I'm not saying the Blazers are winning the whole series now, but I didn't think it was going to be a 4-game series, which some people were saying, which pissed me off. Genuinely pissed me off that people were saying that. But that's okay. A quick rant is over. But at the end of the day, most of the games today were very entertaining. The Celtics and Nets one was entertaining for the most part, but then the Nets kind of blew away with it towards the end, obviously, as we all knew. But the Bucks Heat game was super exciting. And then, of course, you had the Clippers-Mavericks game where the Mavericks actually upset the Clippers in game 1. So awesome stuff. Got 2 upsets today. But other than that, guys, we're turning our attention to the team that's not actually in the playoffs, and that being the Orlando Magic. So the Orlando Magic has been a team that's been requested in my comment section for a little while now. So we're finally getting to it. We're doing our Orlando Magic realistic offseason rebuild. This team is obviously headed towards a rebuild, so it's only right that we do them next because they were like the 3rd worst record in the league. We were kind of doing those teams as they were getting eliminated from the play-in, but now that that's over, we can focus on the teams that are already, in the offseason when the regular season ended. But that's enough talking. A little bit of a longer intro, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's go ahead and do this Orlando Magic rebuild. For the long intro, I just wanted to kind of talk about some NBA playoffs before we got started with this. And give you some context of where we were. So as far as the head coaching candidacy for the Orlando Magic, I imagine, I can't even think of his name. Steve Clifford. I was about to say, I can't even think of the Magic's head coach right now, what his name is. But Steve Clifford, I don't know if they're going to fire him or not. They could, and it would make sense. Right now, we have 3 offers to a lot of head coaches, and I guarantee you, those head coaches are most likely trash, and I can't make any more offers today. So, okay, so we get a good trainer. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Our head coach we're offering is, what is this? Why are we offering an assistant coach who has F ratings across the board? Literally, it just makes no sense to me. Mark Cousins, is this like a glitch in 2K? Is that what it is? Because literally makes no sense. But I'm gonna fire. Since I guess all the Orlando Magic's head coaching staff is gone, we're gonna just go start fresh. I don't know who. If the Magic ended up firing Steve Clifford, which I think there's a chance they could, I don't know who they're gonna hire, but of course, like always, I'm gonna go ahead and hire somebody who's a real person. So there's Sam Cassell from the 76ers, I guess, if I wanted to do something like that, who has B rating, so, sure, why not? There's Chauncey Billups as well, Kenny Atkinson, Jason Kidd is here, Ron Adams is here, John Lucas, okay. Do I get, let's see, and yes, I guess Sam Cassell to be my head coach. Let's go. All right, and then we're gonna sign Trent Peterson, and then we're gonna sign is Steve Clifford, not Steve Clifford. There's usually a pretty good assistant coach I also like to sign next to. There's Stephen Dawkins is the guy I'm thinking of. So Trent Peterson, Stephen Dawkins, come on, man, give me Stephen Dawkins, and we'll have a pretty good coaching staff to start out this video. So like I said, predicting head coaches is kind of impossible, right? I'm not gonna know who the Magic are gonna hire if they end up firing Steve Clifford. I just don't know. We're just gonna leave it at Sam Cassell. Maybe they keep Steve Clifford. I don't know where he is. I guess it would have made more sense for maybe me to keep Steve Clifford if he's out here somewhere, which he probably is. But at the end of the day, like I said, there is a chance they could fire him, but I don't know. But let's go ahead and go to the NBA draft now. So the Magic have the 3rd pick in the draft based off the worst record right now, and they also get that Bulls pick. It says Raptors, but trust me, it's where the Bulls pick would lie if there was no draft lottery. So I already know who I'm going to draft my 3rd pick. It's been asked a lot in my comment section below, and I'm going to make sure that's who I get with my 3rd pick. So let's go ahead and jump to number 2, or to our 3rd pick, and hopefully he hasn't been taken already. He did not. Okay, W. So Greg Brown and Jaden Springer go number 1 and number 2. Cade Cunningham and Jalen Suggs are on the board here, but I've been asked so much to draft Jalen Green here for the Magic. That's what I'm going to do. So Jalen Green, welcome to Orlando, my friend. And we also have that 10th pick from the Chicago Bulls, potentially even higher than that, depending on how the lottery falls for them. And we see Zaire Williams, we see Scotty Barnes, we see Isaiah Jackson, John Juzang. I think I'm going to take Zaire Williams here with this pick, and hopefully that was a good one because I've just taken Scotty Barnes a lot, I feel like. So I know Scotty Barnes might have been the better pick there. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but regardless, I'm happy that we got Jalen Green out of the draft. At number 10, Zero Williams was a 70 overall, so W, so kind of the same thing. Scotty Barnes is an 80, but like I said, we've just drafted a lot of Scotty Barnes lately. I wanted to change it up a little bit. So we got these two coming in. Kofi Cockburn, welcome to the team as well. Player options, Dwayne Bacon, 26 years old. I guess we can bring him in. I mean, he's only making like 2 million, so sure, why not? Qualifying offers, Sindarius Thornwell and Chisan Randall, both free agents. As far as free agency is concerned, guys, we have left on under contract order. Otto Porter, I imagine, is going to be entering free agency and I imagine he doesn't want to come back to Orlando. Okay, so the one thing that's weird with the Orlando Magic is the amount of guards they have. Like, they have Markelle Fultz, Cole Anthony, RJ Hampton, Gary Harris. Like, just look at all these guards they have, man. Michael Carter Williams. There's a lot of guards here. So we're going to have to kind of make a decision on what we want to do there. I know I want to keep Markelle Fultz and Cole Anthony. I know that for a fact. RJ Hampton, I don't mind keeping him at like the shooting guard, you know, be a bench player or something behind Jalen Green. Terrence Ross as a veteran. He's a good scorer off the bench, but I think it would be, you know, nice to cash in on what his trade value might be. And Gary Harris is making 20 million, so I don't know who's going to take him on unless if like we were like attaching draft picks or something. And Zero Williams at the small forward spot. And then of course you have Jonathan Isaac at the 4 with Chuma Okeke, and then Wendell Carter, Mo Bamba, and now Kofi Cockburn. So I'm happy with our center and our front court. Small forward is cool. So I feel like the only thing I'm really looking forward to do is probably trading Terrence Ross this offseason and letting the young guys see what they can do, because at the end of the day, the Magic just kind of blew it up at the trade deadline. So I might as well finish off that blowing up with a Terrence Ross trade. So I don't know what Terrence Ross would be worth. I assume he'd be worth like at least one protected first or something along the lines of that. Somebody who's trying to win. I imagine the Chicago Bulls don't want to give any more Orlando, you know, give the Orlando Magic any more draft picks of theirs. So I'm not going to do that. Atlanta offers me a 2022 OKC unprotected pick. That actually would be awesome to have. 1 first-round pick for a scoring guard off the bench for them. Detroit has no business in trading for a guy like Terrence Ross, Joe Harris, Dwight Powell, Kyle Kuzma, a first-round pick from the Lakers. I guess if we wanted a young 26 years old and a first-round pick, the Knicks. I mean, the Knicks are in the department of trying to win now, so I guess it could make a little bit of sense that they traded like a top 10 protected Mavericks pick for a guy that can score for them. Sacramento Kings, I don't know why they would do this, but I feel like it's just something Sacramento would do anyway. If they wanted to bury themselves into some, you know, cap situation. And then there's a Miami trade that always pops up here. I feel like I always take that trade a lot. So Sacramento offered me a 2024 first round pick for Terrence Ross. Why not? I don't know why Sacramento would do this, but I feel like it's something they would do, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. So free agency, like I said, I'm not worried about Otto Porter or James Ennis. I think I'm going to ride it out with what we have right now, to be honest, bro. We have a full rotation as it is, and I kind of want to just let the young guys rock and see what they can do. So Isaac, Wendell Carter, Markelle Fultz, Mo Bamba, Jalen Green, Chuma Okeke, Cole Anthony, Zero Williams, RJ, Kofi Cockburn, Gary Harris, Michael Carter Williams, Dwayne Bacon, and Jamis Ramsey, who goes down for whatever reason that may be. So this first offseason, we obviously didn't do too much, but like I said, the Magic are, you know, headed towards a rebuild anyway as it is, so it would be nice and refreshing to see the Magic just, you know, see what their young guys can do. Just kind of take the course, see what they're capable of. So Isaac, I'm going to throw some untapped potential at him. Hopefully Isaac can stay healthy for them as well. And then Markelle Fultz as well. If he could stay healthy, that'd be great. Mo Bamba, also very interesting. I'll throw Markelle Fultz as untapped potential. So at power ranking, we're number 18. Looking at our starting 5, Markelle Fultz, RJ Hampton, Zero Williams, Jonathan Isaac, Wendell Carter, Mo Bamba, Jalen Green, Cole Anthony, Chuma Okeke, Kofi Cockburn. I'm actually shocked they don't want to start Jalen Green. And I kind of do want to start Jalen Green if I'm completely honest with you. So I am going to start Jalen Green just because I feel like that is the right thing to do. So I'm going to start Jalen Green because he's going to be, you know, someone of our franchise player around here. Proficiency-wise, we're 3-star at balanced. We can stay at 3-star at 7 seconds, so I'm not going to do anything right now. Let's just go ahead, somewhat to the end of the season, and let's see how the Orlando Magic does in season number 1 with all the changes we have made. In this season, we actually won over 30 games, but regardless of that, we're still the 15th seed in the East, which is totally fine by me. We got some good amount of wins, and we still suck, essentially. So that is fine by me. MVP Trae Young, Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. Suggs, your 6th man, Isaac Defensive Player. Donovan Mitchell, Most Improved, and Stan Van Gundy, Coach of the Year. Justin Taylor, Executive of the Year. Here is the player stats, if you guys are curious about that. Obviously, 22 points from Jalen Green. So, came in, made an immediate impact, which is nice. Wendell Carter with 11. Cole Anthony with 11. Markelle Fultz with 14. Jonathan Isaac with 10. RJ Hampton with 11. All right, so let's go ahead and simulate these playoffs and kind of see what happens here as far as playoffs are concerned. We got Denver going all the way to the NBA Finals to win a championship. Very nice. Nikola Jokic over the Miami Heat in 5 games. Wow. Okay, let's get into the offseason now. So as far as the draft lottery is concerned, we should have a good draft pick here, which is going to be very, very exciting. So let's see where our pick will fall. We are projected The 5th pick. Wow. Okay. So apparently the Western Conference was just a lot worse than us. Yeah, it was a lot more worse than we were. Okay. All right. Well, that's totally fine. If we can stay within the top 5, I'd be very, very happy with that. So let's please stay within the top 5. All right. Skipping into the lottery, and no, of course, we jumped down to number 8. That's just my luck. It seems to happen a lot that way. Okay. So at number 8, and that's like I said, very unfortunate, but it is what it is. So at number 8, we can, definitely still get a quality player at the 8th pick, obviously, but it would have been nice to have a top 5 pick again. So what can we do here to maybe, make some changes around here? I mean, like I said, the amount of guards the Magic have is interesting, and I don't know, man, just kind of floating with some offers on the open market, just kind of seeing there's anything, and I just don't, I'm not liking anything there. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and draft with the 8th pick and see what I can grab here. So at number 8, last thing we need is another guard, if I'm completely honest with you. Small forward competition could be nice. Adrian Griffin, 6'7". I guess he could be kind of a wing player if we wanted to play him at the small forward with his height. We have Jabari Smith Jr., Andre Jackson, Jamin Brakefield. So I guess I will take Adrian Griffin here with this draft pick. He comes in at a 78 overall, and like I said, we could kind of maybe play him at the small forward because we have a lot of guards as it is. So I'm definitely fine with playing him at small forward or something along the lines of that. Wendell Carter Jr. is a free agent, and I imagine the Magic would be interested in bringing him back, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and move Adrian Griffin to small forward like I wanted to. He's 6'7", so very capable of it. So Markelle Fultz, Cole Anthony, Jalen Green, RJ Hampton. You got Zaire Williams, Adrian Griffin, Jonathan Isaac, Chuma Okeke, Mo Bamba, Kofi Cockburn. So like I said, I think it's just a matter of just continuing to watch the guys and see who you kind of want to build around. So I think what the Magic are gonna do is I think they're gonna sit back and watch who's, obviously once you get into the, where players contracts are starting to expire, then you have to wonder, like, okay, is he really going to be worth what, another team might pay him? And then you might get into the interest of maybe trading them. But for now, I think with all of them being on rookie contracts, the Magic can kind of just sit back and kind of see, our, Markelle Fultz is also on a bigger, on a contract that they can kind of wait on. But at least you have these guys for a couple seasons where you can kind of wait and see who you like the best, and then you go from there. So that's what I think I'm kind of doing here. So at this point, I'm just going to kind of wait on a Wendell Carter offer. To be honest with you, I'm not worried about anybody else coming back. So Wendell Carter, if you want to come back for the cheap, that'd be great. I think you're asking for a lot of money, I imagine right now, 26 million. Yep, you are. Not sure you're worth that just yet, but if you want to come back and not get a crazy offer from somebody, that would be greatly appreciated. So let's see what happens. Day 12, and Wendell Carter back on his qualifying offer. Jonathan Isaac, 89, Jalen Green, 86, Markelle Fultz, 85, Wendell Carter, 85, and Mo Bamba is an 83. One thing I do want to look at is some shot tendencies. So Isaac, 63, Jalen Green is a 90. I think we could boost Markelle Fultz shot tendency up, and then I think the other one, maybe like Zaire Williams. Cole Anthony shot tendency is crazy as well, so we could maybe see him see him take some shots. Adrian Griffin is crazy, so yeah, we're probably gonna get some more scoring load other than just Jalen Green this next season, I imagine. So we're gonna load a draft class, of course, and then we're gonna kind of see what this rotation is gonna look like again. So training camps, we can definitely use this to our advantage. Untapped potentials, again, we can use. Jalen Green will throw one at him, and then we'll throw the other one at I guess Cole Anthony was kind of on the verge of maybe breaking out, so we could maybe throw one at him. And our power ranking this time is number 13. This is our starting 5 this time around. So Markelle Fultz, Jalen Green, Adrian Griffin, Jonathan Isaac, Wendell Carter Jr., Mo Bamba, Zaire Williams, Cole Anthony, and Kofi Cockburn, Chuma Okeke. Man, there's a lot of guys that aren't even getting minutes. So I think I kind of want to give RJ Hampton those minutes over Kofi Cockburn because we already kind of have a center in there. Maybe we run a 9-man rotation. Maybe that would make things a little bit better. But like I said, I'm going to give Chuma Okeke these minutes maybe. So maybe RJ Hampton is the guy that's on the outside looking in of the rotation. I don't know, man. There's a lot of guards here. As far as proficiency is concerned, we can stay at 3.5. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at a 3.5 system. Simulate season number 2, and let's see what happens. Find our way into the NBA playoffs in season number 2, 7th seed in the Eastern Conference, already after trading our guys a couple years ago. And this time it's a more exciting 7th seed, right? Because every time the Magic would make the playoffs as a 7th or 8th seed a couple years ago, it wasn't always the most exciting thing, and you never expected anything from them, obviously, because they weren't a team that was going anywhere, really. But this time, the Magic are on the fringe of their rebuild, and they make the playoffs, so that's a little bit more exciting than it was a couple years ago, if you know what I mean. So, one thing I also would like to mention, with all these, with all these guards the Magic have, One thing that also could influence their decision is health. They could also play it by health. Obviously in 2K, I play with injuries off, so I can't really have that benefit. But you guys know Markelle Fultz hasn't always been the most healthiest guy in the world. Cole Anthony, I think, struggled with a little bit of injury this year. So RJ Hampton, you know, you just kind of have to see who's healthy, who's available, and then that could influence your decision as well. But looking at this season, Jalen Green came in averaging 28 points this season. Markelle Fultz with a nice 21. So already looking at that for Markelle Fultz excites me a lot. So he's not going anywhere. Adrian Griffin with 15, Cole Anthony with 13, Isaac with 12, Wendell Carter with 11, and 11 from Zara Williams. And we get to play Philadelphia in the first round. Now, I don't think we're going to upset them by any means, but you never know. They do end up with James Harden on this team. Wow, I wonder how that happened. So Harden is on the Philadelphia 76ers. Good for them. Let's go ahead and simulate current round against them and see what happens. Simulate current round, and we jump up 1-0, and we force a game 7. So that's actually really exciting that we're able to push a second seed to a game 7. And at that point, you're kind of looking at this team, and you're like, you know what? There's a lot of young guys here. Maybe someone becomes available, and you can kind of push this team into a little bit more of an aggressive nature where maybe we should go after somebody that's going to really push this team over the top. So that's what I'm going to kind of look for this offseason potentially. So we don't have a crazy draft pick this time, obviously. We do have the 18th pick, which is nice. I'm going to keep the coaching staff the same. They've been doing a great job so far. So NBA draft time on draft night. Let's look around the league real quick. Maybe somebody is available that would help us. Nikola Jokic, obviously not available. That would be a lot of fun, but it's not going to happen. You got the Pacers who have Sabonis available, but I like our power forward situation right now. Let's see. I mean, I feel like I don't know who really stands out to me as somebody who I'd like to go grab. Let me just keep looking real quick. Devin Booker. See, like Devin Booker is interesting to me. If the Suns like were really expiring contract Devin Booker, you know, that could be interesting. The Timberwolves always with Karl Towns is an interesting situation. You got CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard who are available, but I don't think we're in that situation where we should be doing that. So Devin Booker is really interesting, who's 26 years old. We do have Jalen Green right now scoring a buttload though, so you know, this might not be something we have to do, but it's also, you know, an interesting thing we could do. So I would have to like probably play Jalen Green at the 3, Devin Booker at the 2, and Markelle Fultz at the 1, but it could be exciting, maybe. So let me see if there's a trade in this that I could maybe do. So let me say actually, we probably don't have enough players under contract to pull something like this off. So maybe not yet. Maybe after the draft, we'll kind of look into it again. But let's go ahead and see if we can get with this 18th pick. And if not, maybe we just stay the course and don't do anything. Like, but I do like the idea of maybe trying to do something. Shai Odom, welcome to the team. I don't know who you are, but welcome to the Orlando Magic. With the 18th pick, we got a 78 overall power forward. Okay, so Shai Odom, and that will sign him. It'll bring everybody back. Qualifying offers: Kofi Cockburn, Mo Bamba is a free agent. Okay, so I don't mind any of these guys coming back, so I'll extend all those all those offers. Wendell Carter Jr. is a free agent, and so is Mo Bamba. So maybe center position is something we should be looking for more than I'm actually searching right now. We could just re-sign our centers though, and then we'd be fine. But I think at the end of the day, I think I do kind of want to go for a all-star here and see what I can make out of it, because we have a lot of assets. And we could definitely get somebody here if we really wanted to. Devin Booker from the Phoenix Suns, and he's kind of who I want here. I kind of want to make an aggressive play, an aggro play. And we have RJ Hampton, Chuma Okeke. Obviously, this isn't going to get it done, though. There's going to have to be a lot more involved in this trade for something like this to happen. So let's say I traded Chuma Okeke, RJ Hampton, and 3 first-round picks for Devin Booker. Would they accept this? They do not even accept that. So that is not even enough. Okay, let's say I also threw in, like, there's the guy we just drafted with Shai Odom, and we do have Jonathan Isaac at the power forward spot already as it is. So maybe, just maybe, there's Zara Williams as well. So if we get, okay, so actually what we should be doing is maybe offering Zara Williams up instead of, let's see if they'll take this. Okay, just like that, we get Devin Booker in Orlando. I love it. Okay, so this is what we're going to do with Jalen Green. We're going to move him to small forward, and then we'll have Markelle Fultz, Cole Anthony, Devin Booker at the 2, Jalen Green, Adrian Griffin. And then we have Jonathan Isaac, Shai Odom, and then no center right now, obviously, but we're definitely, you know, really wanting to bring one of these centers home. So I am going to go ahead and offer Wendell Carter a contract, 5-year, $24 million deal. And I think I'm going to wait for Mo Bamba to either get an offer or I'll match it, because he is restricted right now, it looks like. So we do have the benefit of being able to match whatever he gets, or he comes back as qualifying offer, and that would be awesome as well. But we made an aggressive move for Devin Booker. Now, again, I know, you know, like, why would Phoenix trade Devin Booker? I mean, just think about it this way. if maybe the Suns obviously could get bounced out this year by the Lakers, and then Chris Paul and the Suns maybe make the playoffs again next year. Nothing really happens out of it. They still don't win a championship. And then Chris Paul leaves. And then there's Devin Booker just kind of sitting there awkwardly. Maybe he's like, you know what? Ship me to Orlando. Again, probably wouldn't happen, but you never know. So let's go ahead. So it's the end of the season number 3. And let's see with the new addition of Devin Booker. Let's see if that takes us over the top. And let's see if we're going to be a championship contender this next season. Cade Cunningham is your most valuable player for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Dior Johnson, Rookie of the Year. Garland, 6th man. Isaac, still Defensive Player of the Year. This man just won't stop, I guess. Wins Defensive Player of the Year every year. I don't know why, but Steven Salas, Coach of the Year. Joseph Jackson, Executive. All-NBA First Team. I don't know if we'll have anybody here. Maybe Jalen Green makes one. He does not this time. I'm sure with Devin Booker coming in, there was a lot more balanced scoring attack. But we do end up as the 3rd seed playing Detroit Pistons in the first round. Player stats, 23 from Devin Booker, 23 from Jalen Green, 18 from Cole Anthony, 18 from Markelle Fultz. So kind of the duo point guard situation here that I was talking about. Maybe the Magic will address in real life. I just don't know how to address it here in 2K. But we are playing Detroit in the first round, like I mentioned. They have Trae Young and Kawhi Leonard. Wow, okay. Very, very interesting. Crispy would be proud of this team. All right, here we go. Game 1. Let's see what happens. We're up 1-0. Devin Booker 26, Kawhi Leonard 26. Game 2. They even it up. No surprise there. Devin Booker with 30. Trae Young 34 and 10. Springer with 33. Game 3. We're up 2-1 though. W. Markelle Fultz 32. Cole Anthony 28 and 10. Come on, bro. 3-1 lead and beat them in 5, right? Beat them in 6. Yes, we are into the second round. And now we get to play the Knicks or the Pacers. We got the New York Knicks. And the Knicks have D'Angelo Russell, Levine, MJ Rice, Julius Randle, Vucevic, Caleb Love. Wow, the Knicks have made some damn moves. Holy crap. What a team they have. What an absolute god team. Okay, here we go. Somebody current round against them, and they are no match for us. No match. Let's go. And now we get to play the Washington Wizards. All right. So Wizards beat the 8th seed of Miami Heat. Thank the Lord, because 8th seeds are the scariest thing ever in 2K. Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal, Keon Johnson, Michael Foster, Bull. Oh, no. Bull. Russell Westbrook's not on the Lakers, though. That's a W. He's always on the damn Lakers at this point in the video. I don't know why. This time, he is not on the LA Lakers. As you can tell, the Lakers got bounced out in the second round, not first round. Sorry. Here we go. Game 1. We're up 1-0. 33 from Devin Booker. Game 2. They even it up. 26 from Cole Anthony, but Russell Westbrook, which is better. Game 3. We're up 2-1. Game 4. 3-1. Come on, Game 5. Yes, we're in the NBA Finals. We get to play the Golden State Warriors, who have Stephen Curry, Jalen Suggs, Klay Thompson, Isaiah Todd, James Wiseman, Kemba Walker. We're losing. There's no way we beat this team. There's absolutely no way to beat this team. Game 1. We're up 1-0. Okay. Start things off on a banger. 1-0 lead. Game 2. We're up 2-0. 23 and 6 from Cole Anthony. Devin Booker 17 and 7. I guess Stephen Curry is just not in his bag this series. He's not scoring that well. Game 3. 2-1 lead. Or yeah, we lose game 3. Can we? Come on. No, they even it up, man. That's not good. Jalen Suggs 20 and 10. Let me shrink in the rotation, bro, because I am not trying to go down 3-2 to Stephen Curry and the Warriors. That just sounds like a terrible idea. All right, game 5. Let's go. 30 and 6 from Jalen Green. Come on, game 6. We win it. No, game 7. No, game 7. All right, here we go. Come on, man. This is for all the marbles. Orlando wins the championship here if we take care of business. It's looking pretty good thus far. It looks like we're kind of blowing them out. Yes, we are. Let's go, bro. Just like that, the Orlando Magic are NBA champions. Just like my Blazers are going to be champions in the 2021 NBA Finals. Let's freaking... Okay, let me calm down. Let me actually calm down. That's actually not happening. Okay. Jalen Green, Finals MVP, though. I was totally kidding about the Blazers winning a championship, obviously. That would be in my dreams. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Definitely leave it a like if you enjoyed. This was the Orlando Magic team we put together at the end. But for now, there's Crushables. Enjoy the playoffs today. I know I'll be watching. I enjoy the playoffs tonight. Well, as I'm recording this, it's nighttime. But as you're seeing this, it is Sunday. So, well, technically it is Sunday right now anyway. But you know what? I'm gonna stop talking. This Crushables. I'm saying peace.